Hello. Today I would like to talk about the Niagara Effect Type and how to profile and verify and also optimize your effects in Niagara. Mostly what I want to recommend that you to apply in your project is use everywhere where is possible the Niagara Effect Type. And we will briefly discuss about that how to apply them and attach to our Niagara. So let's start. In our Niagara settings, like here is a Niagara system. Here we see the Niagara system and Niagara emitter. In Niagara emitter, if we have the scalability setting set to system, that will be related to our scalability system here. Okay, and we have system and we have the place to put the effect type. And here we will want to attach the Niagara effect type where will be related to the scalability and how should the effects behave depends of the age or distance. So how to create it? We should create through VFX Advanced Niagara Effect Type the Niagara Effect Type, and it can be like for the couple of effects one Niagara Effect Type. So it's not required to do every Niagara Effect Type per effect. It can be more generic, like for the explosions, some particles, etc. So we will do that like global 0.1, let's say. And here, when we open the window, for us, what is important? Is important for us update frequency, and we have low, medium, high. It's the time when the scalability will be checked every some time. Yeah. So we have here the proper description what we should what you want to choose. Depend of the effect, we should choose high, medium, or low, and as well the color reaction. So choose carefully what you want to achieve. In our example, we'll do a slip and clear, and we'll go through distance. One additional things what I want to add here is system scalability settings. Here when you press the plus, you will have the possibility to use the different settings through different quality settings. So you can put directly on the low some value, and if you add additional one, you can use for medium, high, epic, and cinematic different one. For our example, I will do only one because I want to show you the generic behavior of the Niagara effect type. Let's put some value here and apply. So here is the effects. I also add some two additional things what I want to add in our effects. We see here the information about the Niagara systems. We can enable that in our preview here in the viewport stats Niagara and Niagara system, and you can also can write in the comment stats Niagara system. So that will be the same, and we see we have the spikes through huge time consuming of that effects. So let's take a quick look here what is happened here. We see on the emitter properties we have the sim target, and we have both CPU or GPU. Where choose which one? So general rule will be if that effect is super simple and it's not needed to be moved to the GPU, I think it can't be stay on the CPU. But if it's more complex, it's good practice to move to the GPU. It still will be some cost to the CPU because it's needed to be moved to the GPU, but in that case, I think that will be do a job. Let's close that effect because we want to verify that in the editor only. And we see we don't get the spikes. And one additional things here what we can attach, achieve, it's like, oh, here's the warning. It's important, always. Missing fixed bound, okay? So for calculated bounding bounds, it's better to set the bounds where the effect should be calculated. And right now, the effect is properly set up to adjust the Niagara Effect Type. So let's back to our effect. And here we have the scalability through system, so we can attach the our Niagara Effect Type to our effect. Okay, because what I want to show you here right now, when we are moving further away, we'll have still the calculation and the that effect still is in the calculation, right? But sometimes when you play the game, you don't want to have that in the calculation. So this is why we use the scalability, so our Niagara Effect Type. Okay, so let's connect here our global one. Let's save. And as we see here, that will be from distance. They will reduce, sleep and clear our effect. The system instance will be deactivated and particles killed immediately. Okay, this is what I want. So let's check it out. Okay, calculation. And we move further away. And it's dropped to, let's say, 0. And general, in that effect type, you should adjust the distance and the amount of the system what you want to display through playing the game and check how it behaves. So it's most commonly to tweak that parameters and adjust them for your needs. And general idea for the Niagara Effect types is quite simple, yeah? So for all of the effects, you can apply your Niagara Effect types, and that will behave as in the picture. Okay, but, or maybe not but, that will be enough for today. Thank you very much and see you soon.